Are you starting to notice a theme in your evoc class? A common thread, points that your instructors are trying to make. Is it becoming clear yet? Well, you got it. When operating an emergency vehicle, always be aware of all that is around you at all times. Now, this top to bottom, side to side approach can best be described as 3D thinking. From your tire treads to your turn signals to your windshield wipers, to the teenager on the cell phone in front of you, or to the idiot following too close behind you. Three-dimensional thinking means knowing what's going on 360 degrees around you, below you, and even above you. Let's start with what's below you and work our way up. The road condition below your emergency vehicle has a direct impact on whether or not you end up having an impact. It's pretty simple, but it bears repeating. In bad weather, on slippery or rough roads, just slow down. You and only you are responsible for the lives of those in and around your emergency vehicle. A driver who is confident of their vehicle will be confident of their driving. Most EMS agencies keep their rolling stock in top shape with daily vehicle checks and a regular maintenance program. And few things are more important than good tires. Besides blowouts or poor handling, hydroplaning can occur at speeds as low as 30 miles per hour. And it's worn treads that are a leading cause of hydroplaning. Any tire that is improperly inflated, has inadequate tread depth, or is showing any signs of damage should be taken care of immediately. Lives are literally riding on those tires, so check them out carefully and make sure they're ready to roll. Okay, we're good to go with what is below the emergency vehicle, but what about what's beside it? One of the greatest dangers from the side comes at intersections. They're the #1 place for crashes of emergency vehicles. At intersections, always stop or slow down. You have to be seen and you have to be heard. The best way to know if you've been seen is to make eye contact at the intersection. See that the intersection is clear before moving through it by looking to your left, to your right, and then back to your left again. Now, as you apply SIBD, prediction is one of the key elements to remember. And what helps you predict what is going to happen? It's knowing what is going on in front and behind you. To be ready for something in front of you, remember this rule of thumb. Keep at least one vehicle length behind the vehicle in front of you for every 10 miles an hour of your speed. Besides regularly checking your mirrors, remember, pick a reference point, steer towards it, scan, check mirrors, start again. The best defense from something happening behind you is to gradually slow to a stop and clearly signal your intentions to stop or to turn. Which brings us back to the importance of regular maintenance and regular vehicle checks. Make sure all of your warning devices work all of the time. In fact, many studies have shown that poor maintenance played a significant role in many emergency vehicle crashes. It almost goes without saying, but one of the most critical places for 3D thinking is when you approach a school bus loading or unloading children. Now let's make this perfectly clear. You will stop. You will remain stopped until the bus driver signals you to proceed. Then move on only once you have completely scanned the area. Cautiously move forward at a slow speed until you've passed well beyond the school bus. Seeing that school bus should also tell you something else. Use extra caution because children could be offloading from other buses or walking in the area. Okay, you've got the bottom, left, and the right of your 3D thinking. Now take a moment to think about the hazards above your vehicle. Don't think about it, and you could be in for the shock of your life when you roll up to that scene and don't see the power lines drooping from a splintered pole or sagging under a thick coat of ice. Know the height of each of your emergency vehicles in your fleet. Here's a tip. When you get back to your squad or department after this class, measure each of your vehicles and clearly post the height in the cabs. I guess we could sum up 3D thinking as drive defensively, do your vehicle checks, and don't forget to be aware of what's going on all around you at all times.